Hello YouTube, I'm a nerd that plays MTG and today I'm doing a deck tech on Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. This deck focuses on using Kinnan's first ability to get infinite mana and then using Kinnan's second ability to find a game-winning combo. Because the deck has some kind of an elf sub-theme going on, we have to use the most efficient mana dorks. These are Llanowar elves, Elfish Mystic, and Findhorn elves. They all cost 1 green mana and tap for 1 green. Honored Hierarch, Llanowar Visionary, and Llanowar Tribe do about the same, but Honored Hierarch takes 1 turn longer. Llanowar Visionary costs 2 mana more but replaces itself, and Llanowar Tribe is just 3 mana dorks stapled on the same card. Incubation Druid, Drover of the Mighty, and Elysian Caryatid all cost 2 mana and tap for 1 of any color. Paradise Druid does the same thing. Wirewood Channeler and Elvish Archdruid each tap for mana equal to the number of elves you control. And Marwyn gets a counter whenever an elf enters the battlefield and taps for a number of green equal to its power. Muldaya Channelers cost 3 mana and if a land is on top of your library, it taps for 2 mana of any one color. Talisman of Curiosity and Simic Signet each get you 1 mana. Arcane Signet costs 2 and taps for 1 mana of any color, and Sol Ring costs 1 and taps for 2 mana. First up, we have 2 fish that both draw us a card whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell. And then we have Insight that draws us a card whenever an opponent casts a green spell. Then we have Vector Fiction on a body, and Regal Force, which lets us draw a card for each green creature we control when it enters. Treasure Cruise says Delve and draw 3 for 8 mana, and Dig Through Time says Delve and we get to look at the top 7 cards of our library and put 2 into our hand for 8 mana, and Solve the Harvest lets us draw a card whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under our control. Sphinx of Magosi, Staff of Domination, and Zamek Guildmage all are able to draw us into our entire deck if we have infinite mana. Nature's Claim, Reclamation Sage, and Kogla the Titan Ape all destroy artifacts and enchantments. Bongify destroys a creature. Kenriff's Transformation gets rid of a creature and replaces itself. And Beast Within destroys a permanent. This spell counters an instant. Stubborn Denial counters a non-creature spell if you have Ferocious. And Foil counters something for free. Negate counters a non-creature spell. Disdainful Stroke counters a big spell, and delays a spell for 3 turns. Arcane Denial lets us counter a spell and cantrips. Counterspell lets us counter a spell, and Perplexing Chimera lets us gain control of a spell. Oversimplify exiles all creatures, and Devastation Tide just bounces all non-land permanents. Free from the Real, Vygian Graft Mage, and Basalt Monolith all are able to go infinite with a mana dork or Kinnan itself. And Trophy Mage can search for the Basalt Monolith. Hydra Bloodmaster is able to get you infinitely large creature tokens if you have infinite mana, of course. And you can give them haste with Finale of Devastation. You can replace Finale of Devastation with an extra turn spell that's more within your budget, but it won't combo with Andrae's Forerunners, because that one gives everything trample. And you can then use Finale of Devastation to make all 3 creatures infinitely large, and then search for Andrae's Forerunners to give them all trample. And you'll just attack him for the win. We are using Ponder, Portent, Brainstorm, Opt, and preordained to help find our combo pieces. Nylia Keenite, Yeva Nature's Herald, and Yesan the Wanderer Bard all have nice synergies with creatures. We are using Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, and Mystic Sanctuary for fixing. Command Tower and Yavimaya Ghost tap for any color and come in untapped, but Yavimaya Ghost deals 1 damage to you if you use it as a colored source. And Exotic Orchard taps for any color depending on your opponent's situations. Thornwood Falls and Temple of Mystery both come in tapped and tap for any of our colors, but they both have a small benefit. And Simic Grove Chamber comes in tapped and we tap for 2, but we have to return a land we control to our hand. Ghost Quarter can get rid of problematic lands. Mystic Sanctuary can get back an instant or sorcery, and Scavenger Grounds can exile all cards from all graveyards. We are using 12 islands and 12 forests. Overall, this deck is really strong and is able to win as early as turn 3. If we don't find something to use to get infinite mana, we can utilize Kinnan's abilities to dig for cards until we find an infinite mana source. The deck list will be in the description, and until next time.